good. So I just seen the College Football 26 Dynasty deep dive just dropped. So before I watched it, I was like, let me hop on stream so I can react to it. So yeah, here we are. Probably not gonna be a long stream. The video only 5 minutes. So it'll probably be like a 10-15 minute stream. But let's hop into it. Let's see.
Hey everybody, it's Kirk Herbstreit. Improvements to Dynasty and EA Sports College Football 26 are focused around adding authenticity to every Dynasty run, while also delivering on community feedback. For the first time ever, you can start your Dynasty by stepping into the role of one of over 300 authentic college football coaches.
Good addition.
To ensure each coach and coordinator's authentic styles are highlighted, we completely rebalanced archetypes and abilities and enhanced playbooks with over 2,800 new plays. So when you battle a CEO like Kirby Smart one week and a program builder like Lane Kiffin the next, you truly feel the difference on the football field. This new depth also offers more options when creating your own coach, giving you more control over the path you ultimately take.
I'm fucking with that.
Football
I know that's a little adjustment.
This new depth also offers more options when creating your own coach, giving you more control over the path.
I'm fucking with this right here, bro. Last year they only had 3 options for like what you can wear. Was the long sleeve, the sweater vest, and the polo. And now you got it looked like at least 15, 20. I fuck with that. I know it's the little thing.
A new progression curve offers
but early career
momentum with more sustained growth across a new level cap up to 100. Of course, no coach excels at everything, so hire coordinators who complement your strengths
fuck with the screen,
shore up your weaknesses, and make sure to leverage your staff's active archetype perk to really accelerate your progression.
See, the jacket hoodie combo, that's kind of tough.
Updates to how coaching archetypes are unlocked, balanced, and expanded make each coaching path even more strategic and distinct. All 3 base archetypes now require a minimum coach level to unlock, promoting focused early investment and making your initial archetype choice more meaningful. New scaling archetype costs encourage more intentional choices as you progress. Now, advancing within your specialty, like moving from recruiter to elite recruiter, is more affordable than a path that requires learning a new skill set. Preserve your Dynasty legacy with the all-new Trophy Room. Showcase every trophy, title, and individual.
This is probably the biggest thing about Dynasty that you can bring back is the Trophy Room, bro. Even in my offline, so I be playing online with my boys, but even in my offline Dynasty, you can't see where you won the championship at. You know, if you left the school, say you was at one school and then left to go to another school, you can't see your previous championships. You can just see how many total you won. So I think this is great. So I can go back and bask in my greatness and be like, damn, I won 4 championships with Clemson, and I went and won 4 championships with Penn State.
Your award won throughout your coaching journey, and look ahead at what coveted hardware you still need to strive for. The new college football history feature serves as a college football history book and lets you compare your program to the all-time greats, adding a new dimension of legacy building to Dynasty. We've revamped the transfer portal to create more realistic player movement.
Fucking with it. The transfer portal needed to be redone. Hopefully they say that transfers when they come in can now upgrade in off-season training too, because this past NCAA they did. Whatever overall they came in as is what they stayed as for that year. So if you transferred in a junior going into his senior year, he didn't improve at all. He was just the same guy the whole time. And one little thing I want to point out real quick, I like the new archetypes. That one down there say signal caller, and I don't think this is a quarterback. This is a linebacker, and it says signal caller. So I kind of fuck with these new archetypes.
Especially among the 4- and 5-star players. Now, From 2,000 up to 3,500 athletes can enter the portal each season, giving you fresh ways to build your roster year after year. New dynamic deal breakers are player expectations that evolve with their talent. That 3-star freshman who is happy with average facilities? If he's an All-American by junior year, he might be looking for top-tier amenities. And whether it's listed as a deal breaker or not, your most talented players may still demand playing time. Some coach abilities can impact dynamic deal breakers.
That's great. So, for instance, I know I keep pausing, but that's great because, for example, another example, I got in our online junk, I got 2 quarterbacks that are both 91 overall, and one is not playing. So he should look to go transfer out and go play somewhere else because he's been sitting the bench his whole career, and he probably is going to sit the bench his whole career.
And whether it's listed as a deal breaker or not, your most talented players may still demand playing time.
That just makes sense.
Some coach abilities can impact dynamic deal breakers, providing strategic recruiting advantage.
Like, you shouldn't be able to load a team with a bunch of 90 overall guys and just have them sit until their junior year because that's not how college football works anymore. College football is, I want to play now type atmosphere. Which is okay.
New dynamic dev traits have a bigger impact on player growth. Impact dynamic deal breakers, providing strategic recruiting advantages. New dynamic dev traits have a bigger impact on player growth, along with more abilities across 59 total player archetypes for better variety among athletes. And skill group levels increase from 10 to 20. So progression feels more gradual and realistic. Recruiting visits now involve...
They still didn't say anything about the progression. I'm not saying I don't like the progression system. I just feel like if I can't use the skill points, you shouldn't show me the skill points. Like, the skill points aren't really a thing we can use. So what is the point of knowing how many skill points this nigga has? But that's just my opinion. At that point, you might as well just take it out or allow us to. But I understand why they don't allow us to upgrade. Like, they don't want it to be like math.
Location-based costs. So the further a prospect lives from your campus, the more recruiting hours a visit costs. This simulates an authentic recruiting challenge faced by smaller programs who must focus locally, while powerhouses can recruit nationally. New recruiting battles create high-stakes showdowns when multiple schools are neck and neck for a coveted recruit, and team needs are now front and center on your prospect list.
That's great.
So you always know exactly where to focus your efforts. When it comes to wear and tear, every player now has a seasonal health pool that depletes as they recover. And once it's empty, they can't bounce back until the offseason. New auto subs incorporate different wear and tear strategies, allowing you to customize substitution thresholds and better manage your team's long-term usage. Within custom conferences, the new protected opponents option ensures certain annual matchups, regardless of divisional changes. Preserve key rivalries like Michigan versus Ohio State every year with this feature, up to 2 protected opponents per team. New formation subs provide flexibility to assign players to specific...
I can't even believe this wasn't already in the game. I swear to God, I thought it was in the game at one point. Like, not having formation subs in 25 was such a disservice to me. Like, bro, I'm trying to make sure my freshmen get playing time. I'm trying to make sure all my receivers, my 6 receivers get... And you just can't because you don't have formation subs. You have to pause the game, literally, every time you want to sub somebody in, or do it through the in-game. But that's so much, bro. Like, I could just set up in formation subs and just have it happen automatically. So I'm glad they added this back. This was a much-needed feature that they need to
alignments, adding ways to strategically exploit opponent team weaknesses. Take advantage of new position archetypes with up to 50 subs per team, with packages that persist season to season. With crossplay in Dynasty, build your college football empire with friends on any platform.
Having crossplay is amazing. I'm not going to say I don't understand why they couldn't have it on 25, but I'm so glad they brought it on 26. And I just want to say something real quick. This screen, this, like, franchise, let me move myself over. This Dynasty menu screen, I'm really fucking with your coach over here, so you can always see your coach. I'm really, it's just the little things, the little added touch. I'm kind of fucking with.
Platform. Use the Enhanced Player Hub and new Members tab to effortlessly manage your dynasty and stay connected. Pre-order the MVP bundle. Includes both EA Sports College Football 26 and Madden NFL 26 for Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna buy the bundle. I don't know if Madden's ever gonna get my money again. I've been traumatized by Madden for years now. But College Football 26, they can have my money now. I might just go ahead and pre-order that shit. That shit, 25 was great. 25 was really good in my opinion for the first time in 10, 11 years. If it's anything like it, and it seems that they made improvements. If it's anything like that, then I think it'd be a great game and they can have my money now. So I'll probably, not even probably, I will end up buying the shit. If anybody want to join the Dynasty, let me know. We'll probably run one. Obviously, we'll run an online one. But yeah, that was a Dynasty deep dive. There was a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of stuff that are like old features. They like to do that. Like old features from Madden and bringing it back into the game. But they were much needed features. Like the formation subs was really big. Having real coaches in there is really huge instead of just generic coaches. Even though I didn't mind. It's just a nice little touch. And the transfer portal and team needs being on the prospect, like on your prospect list, is great. And having the more transfers is great. And I think I even seen in there that they have 5-star transfers now, which is not a thing in 25. I think the highest any transfer could be in 25 was a 4-star. So I like the little changes they're making. Can't wait for it to come out. I think it come out the 10th. I'll be playing it on the 10th. If anybody want to see me stream it, stream a Dynasty, stream head-to-head, just let me know. I'll be on for sure. But all right, peace.